First off, I want to thank the brave men and women who work behind the wall. I want to thank them on a national level because their job goes unrecognized.
How do they try to turn a guard?
Well, correctional officer. Sorry, I apologize. But correctional officer.
How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tier Talk. I want to talk about how we can promote the positive and look to invite qualified people into this profession as opposed to pushing them away. I think that's a concern that we face every day. It's easy to find the negative, and which in turn pushes people away, as opposed to taking the time and find the positive in this profession that will invite people that we want to be in this profession. And I'll tell you where we, as Tier Talk, we as a community have helped in finding that positivity, help in finding good people to be in this profession, people that we want to walk alongside us, walk those tiers, those dorms. So when we come back from our sponsors, I want to talk about the need to push the positive out. It's important. Trust and believe. It's an important message. As always, guys, the show is Tier Talk. If you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. The bell's going to notify you every time I post a video. We're going to go to our sponsor, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the need to promote positivity in this wonderful field of corrections. Stand by.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Thank you guys for listening to our sponsor. So this is a video I felt the need to get out there. You may have touched on it before, but it's been a while, and sometimes it's good to revisit certain topics because we do have new subscribers here that may not get a chance to see these older videos. But there's always something else that we can add to it. And I was talking to Russ the other day. And by the way, Russ is a little under the weather right now. He's got the man flu. So I would like to wish him the best. Speedy recovery. We need him. So, Russ, get better. But he was able to take time out with me yesterday to talk a little bit about this, what we're going to discuss now, about promoting the positive. You know, guys, in the course of doing Tier Talk was at first put together because I wanted to educate the public. I wanted the public to know that this is who we are, this is what we do, and you have a lot of misconceptions. But eventually, it wasn't just about the public understanding that, it was also about us. Eventually the dialogue began from the inside out, because I realized unless we have that belief in ourselves, there's no way the public is going to have that belief. So I started kind of doing videos that really started from the inside out, inside the profession. What can we do to have a better belief in ourselves and then go ahead and push that belief outwards, which I think has done a lot. I really do. I think the people that are looking from the outside in, they're able to see a more confident, more able-bodied profession, you know, in regards to the people that make up this profession. And I think that's what invites people to want to be in this profession. I really do. I think what people want to see are people that are passionate about the job that they do. They have found their calling, and they're able to promote that positivity. They don't want to enter a profession that's just constantly negative. And that's why for Tier Talk, yes, we do have concerns, but we have to find a way to balance those negative concerns with the positive in order to get the right people to want to come in this profession. Now, guys, if you are able to see my messages, the stuff I get through my emails, the stuff I get through Facebook and through Instagram, you'll notice that a lot of the people that watch the channel are new to the profession or trying to get into the profession. You can notice that on the comments of the YouTube channel. And these are people that are curious, that are spending their own time doing research, trying to understand what it takes to be in this profession. And that's something we never had before. You know, we didn't have channels like this before that offered us this type of insight in such a great profession. So we're having people that are coming in that have an understanding of what it takes to be in this profession, but are also connected to a community that can help answer a lot of their questions. So the one thing that we need is to promote positivity, to bring these people into the profession, because they already have something that we want, and that's passion, motivation. You know, you need that to survive this profession. Now again, we're not going to sugarcoat it. It's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're going to totally promote the positive and just disregard the negative. That's not the case. I just feel what we're doing right now is we're not reminding the people of the positive. And that's just not so much to the Tier Talk venue, because we do that a lot. That's the reason why we have people that are coming on this channel saying, hey, Gange, thank you for this channel. Thank you for your community. It really has motivated me to enter this profession. I think it's something that we need to do on our own time. You know, one of the major complaints that we get is that we're understaffed. Well, the answer to address that isn't going to be we're understaffed, but then again, who wants to be in this shit profession? That's a conflict there, because you're not presenting a reason for someone to want to be in this profession. So as we go to voice our concerns about being understaffed, which is a problem, yes, we need better pay, better benefits, I get all that. But the end result is going to be is that we also have to find a way to promote the positive so we can get people to want to come into this profession. So we can't say that we're understaffed and we got to do something about it if you're the one that's saying, yeah, we're understaffed, but again, this is a shit profession. So, you know, that doesn't help, especially if you're a recruiter. There's some recruiters here that are just promoting the negative. Guys, there's positive here. You're connected to a family that would do anything for you. There's a brotherhood, a sisterhood that's just, it's so tight. You know, it's got my respect since day one. Plus, whether the public recognizes it or not, you're doing a great public service. I'm able to go to sleep at night knowing I did what I had to do, whether the public even understands what it is that I did. I know I can go to sleep on a personal level because I know what I'm doing. I know that the job I'm doing is needed. So there's a lot of positive that we could put out there to complement the negative and to motivate people to want to be in this profession. And that's where we all can have a part in that. This way, in case there are people that are very curious about a profession, we're able to hit them with the positive first. You know, because the media is quick to give the negative. So we have to go ahead and balance that by giving positive. But again, not minimizing or negating the negative, but just, yeah, but you know what? This is something the media is also not telling you. This is something else that is not being provided by the media. And that will help that person at that table talking. You say, well, you know what? Wow. I didn't even thought about this being a good profession, but you know what? Since you brought it to my attention, maybe this is something worth exploring. Guys, if I could show you all the messages I get from people who never even thought of this as a career, who are now in this career for 3, 4, 5 years since Tier Talk has started. That's our community speaking to them. And these are people that are motivated. I mean, these are people that go home and look up what this profession's about, do their research, and then even take the time out to comment on what the channel has done for them, the impact that it's had, what the community has done for them. And I think we need to keep that momentum going. I think, yes, there are some concerns that we're not going to be able to address on this show, and I understand that, because we could talk about it, but we could bring it to people's attention, but ultimately the power to make that change, that's not up to us. But we can voice our opinions. We can voice what needs to get across, and we do that all the time. Trust and believe. But when it comes to wanting to get qualified people into this profession, we can do that. And the people that we get into this profession, through what we provide in this community, will be the people that have the right motivation, the perfect amount of passion, because we're giving them the reasons why, the internal motivation, what motivates us to stay amongst this whirlwind of chaos. They need to hear that. It's not always about the money, even though we deserve more. We deserve more. But that's not the only reason that people should be in this profession before. It's got to be more than that. And that's where our dialogue comes in. That's where we give them the nuts and bolts, what it takes to be in this profession and what we expect. It's just a great dialogue that we can have because people are very interested in what we do because it's not out there. So again, if I wish I could show you the messages, there's a lot, but I kind of don't want to put people's names out there, but maybe me and Russ will cover it one day where we just kind of read the contents of the messages as opposed to giving out the names, so you can see how motivated these people are coming into this profession or getting ready to be in this profession. But guys, the cool thing now is that we have the ability now to influence and have an impact on people that are new to this profession or people wanting to come in. And that's a powerful tool to have, because that means they're coming in with better tools than we had. And that's a great foundation because we can mold them. And then when we leave this profession, we know we're leaving it in good hands. We're leaving it with people that respected us from day one. I mean, these aren't people that follow the channel because they think they know it all. These are people looking for information, embracing what we're giving them. They know they have to learn. They know there's a lot to learn. And they're so open. These are the people we want walking next to us. Trust and believe. So, again, if you get a chance to have that dialogue with someone, find the good before you go into the bad. Let them see the motivation. Let them see a just cause. Let them see a vision. Let them understand your internal reason why you do it. And I promise you guys, this will motivate them for the right reasons to be in this profession. And it could really change the dynamic. It really could. Maybe in those recruitment videos that we get out there, maybe those recruitment videos can push that, push the positive, but push the reasons why. Talk to senior staff who has gone through that chaos, is still standing, and ask them, why do you do it? Why do you remain in this profession knowing all this stuff is going around you? Because that's what I want to hear. Because that's where the progress is. Frederick Douglass, without struggle, there's no progress. So I want to hear your story. As always, guys, the show is Tear Talk. If you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. Bell's going to notify you every time I post a video. Stay safe.